underway, and it's a great time to date without costing a lot of money. Sex therapist ורוד here with the gender rules of dating, which there used to seem to be a lot of, and now those rules are being blended, which is leading to a lot of confusion. Anyway,
yes, I agree.
Gender confusion.
I think it started because the online dating rules says there is no gender rules online, but when it comes to reality and dating, women still expect some sort of thing like, you know, be classy, open the door, pay for the...
Yeah, I mean, we learned this from our family. Treat our daughters like, you know,
yes,
women, like a princess.
Yes, but with that come expectation. And also a lot of men complain that it's expensive. And I agree, men who are dating means we date you and you and you and you. We're not, we're looking for the one. We're not at the phase where we're in a committed relationship. And a lot of them feels, where should I take my date? Like, I don't want to look cheap. I don't want to spend too much money. And what can I do?
And I want to leave a good impression.
Yes, and I want the date to be also cool. So here we are in one of the most beautiful and romantic places. This studio is located in Jaffa Port, which is just behind you, we can see, and it's one of the most romantic places that you don't need to spend a lot of money. You can go travel along the beach, go up to where the old antique, I would say, even places are, and then just have a glass of wine. There is also nearby in Tel Aviv, we have מתחם התחנה in Hebrew.
Yep,
it's the old train station.
It's a really fun place to go.
And it's
so basically, you know, you could go to outdoor venues where you don't have to pay to, you know, for entry, and you don't have to like sit down for a 2-hour expensive course meal.
Rumor says that going to a date on the beach, it means that I'm cheap. Okay, so women start attaching certain areas, certain dates.
We start bringing in all of our stories, and rather than just, of course, the women have to overanalyze it, not just, okay, I'm on the beach with someone that I like.
It's not romantic anymore. So I would say go to farmer's market, try to be more creative, utilize what you have. I'm not suggesting any date. I wouldn't suggest go to the most expensive restaurant, but I would say go to a place where you can allow her to have something to eat and yourself and drink, but don't exaggerate. Also, there is one thing that is a big no-no in Israel, that when men pay for they pay for the table, they say you leave the tip. That's a big no-no.
Men do that?
Yes. Women don't like to leave the tip because if you cover, next time I'll cover. That sounds more like it.
Right.
Also, the other thing is a lot of women don't like that men pay for them, especially here. They're very feminine.
Listen, it's confusing. It's like
confusing.
It's not a one-size-fits-all thing, and we're seeing the reality of economics, you know, while also, you know, more women are now asking guys out. Like, it just seems like there's a lot of
expectations attached to it. It's also confusing. I'm just saying, go with the flow. See who you're there with. You're meeting them usually online. Talk a little bit. See what they like. Not everything is so expensive. Try to impress, but not over the top. And also, don't wait for the bill to be paid. Don't look at it. Don't stare at it.
Or look at your watch, for that matter.
Yes,
or line up two expensive dates the same night.
There's certain thing I'm saying, just really feel it, but like make it nice. There's a lot of other dates besides the beach that could be
well, there's also something to be said for, you know, just going places like where you could just walk around without having to actually be a sit-down meal. Like, that's another, you know, great way, especially here.
This is why I think afternoon is the best days. It's also not too hot, it's not too dark, you still see, it's still sunset, it's the magic time, it's beautiful, and you can go around and do things. It's not necessarily we have to sit and eat. I think it makes it easier to get to know each other on a date.
Of course, of course. Thanks, Shel.